Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster, area governor, and most welcome guests. My name is Dorrette, and today I will be speaking about attitude of gratitude. Having an attitude of gratitude does not necessarily mean that everything is going the way that you want it to be going. As a matter of fact, having an attitude of gratitude is making a decision to be grateful, even though things might be chaotic around you. Today, I will be speaking about three different areas in my life personally that I am grateful for. Namely, my immediate family, which consists of my husband and my two children. The second one will be time. Simply being grateful for the privilege of time. The third will be my mother, my birth mother, Sonia Lee. Gratitude is a very important attitude to have. When I think of being grateful for my family, my husband, my son, and my daughter, of which I have a beautiful picture here to show you. I know you can attest to the fact that he's handsome. Come on.
Yeah.
And alongside him, of course, is his queen, Dorrette Keene, their prince, Elijah Keene, and their princess, Elizabeth Keene. When I first desired to be married, like every young lady, I was one day sitting in my car and I was going through devastation, just a period in my time where seemingly I had nothing to be grateful for. It was one thing after the other, like a domino effect. However, I went to my car on a particular lunch break and I started to pray. I said, God, if only I could have a life partner, someone that I can share all these challenges with, that can help me to walk through the process of life. Someone that we can have a family and we can grow up old and enjoy life together. I started to list different characteristics that I would like to see in this guy. I told God I wanted him to be handsome. You would agree, right? I wanted him to be loving. I wanted him to be caring. I wanted him to be kind. And the list went on. And seemingly out of somewhere, I heard a voice saying, you're asking for one of my prince. And the challenges that you're going through are making you a princess. Gratitude for challenges? Oh yes, because they had a purpose. They were heading me to the kingdom. I'm becoming a princess. And shortly after, I met Prince Charming. And you knew what happened. You saw the picture. We got married. So out of all those tears that I was going through, my apartment got flooded out. I ended up losing a job. It was just one challenge after the other. And here it is, I seemingly didn't have anything to be grateful for. And I was in a position making requests. And I got an answer telling me that no matter what you're going through in life, there is a purpose for it. And that in particular, based on your request, is actually preparing you for that gift that you're requesting. I oftentimes look at my daughter and my son and become very full of gratitude. I would say to my girlfriends, I can't wait to see what a little boy or a little girl coming from me would look like. And then I had them. And I saw that I was able to produce beautiful children. Not only that, what gave me delight time upon time again is each time, in particular when I would leave Toastmasters meeting, my daughter would religiously, ritually meet me at the door. And she would greet me, welcoming me in, perhaps saying, there's never should be another lady coming through, so I know that it's mom. So she would come to the door, mommy, mommy, as soon as she hears the keys going. And that gives me an attitude of gratitude. My son Elijah in particular, very energetic and outgoing. But when I took sick 2 weeks ago when I was not when I was not here, Elijah treated me, Dr. Byrne, better than I think you would have been able to. He was my doctor. He made sure that I was doing well. He checked on me time and time again. And I figured no matter how many challenges I would ever have with my children, I would try to deal with it with a grain of salt and have an attitude of gratitude because the benefits outweighs the challenges. My second area of being grateful is for time. We're all allotted the same amount of time each day. And we use different things to help us to stay on track. For example, a clock. We use a calendar. And we also use our watch. Nowadays, we're able to use our tablets, our iPads, our cell phones. Time. I am grateful for time. I have heard before that the two main important dates in life is your time of birth and your time of death. What do you do with the in-between is of great importance. And then I later heard that the two main important dates are the time of birth and the time that you actually find out what your purpose for existing is. So here it is. I am grateful for time. Every minute that I get, I try to treasure it no matter what challenges that I encounter because I know that time is a privilege. And my mom, of course, third person I'm grateful for, recently had a truck backed up into her house. You might have seen it on the news. She had a truck backed up into her house, and this is a brick that almost could have hit her, and she could have been dead at this moment. So when I tell you that I have an attitude of gratitude, I do have an attitude of gratitude. Madam Toastmaster.